Eager Raven, Heir of the First Unicorn, Issue 4 is now on Kickstarter. Eager Raven, a half-unicorn, half-human princess, finds herself the unwitting pawn of a headstrong noblewoman trying to avoid an arranged marriage. But she finds a silver lining as she competes to become a knight, but her travels reveal many hardships and a growing obsession. Please check out all of the different levels, and this is also your last chance to collect my popular variant covers. So head on over to Kickstarter to make your pledge today.
Welcome to the Craze in 10 or less. This is the show where I give it to you in 10 minutes or under, and if I don't, let's just get on with it. Why don't we? Anyway, is it the fear of rejection or the fact that you've been rejected multiple times that made you go indie? That's the topic of the day. I'm Sam the Crazy Man Vera. Stop acting up. Let's get it. Okay, all right. So let's talk about that stuff, the stuff that nobody wants to talk about. Rejection, and becoming an independent creator. Now, I'm no stranger to rejection. I have I believe 65 total rejection letters. 65 total rejection letters from various different companies or whatever. And so I took a look. I had to really think hard because I know that like many artists and creators, we all aspire to work for somebody, right? When we're younger, right? So when I was in my teenage years, and I was like, you know what, I want to work for a company like Disney or whatever. And I remember I started saying, because everybody else did it. The big thing to do was go to conventions, your portfolio reviews, send your portfolios, do submissions, and send them to Marvel and DC and all that stuff. Man, I was rejected upon rejected upon rejected. Like, get out of here, kid. You suck. So in hindsight, yeah, I think that was the influence that kicked me in and says, either you could quit creating and drawing because you're just not good enough or at the caliber that they want, or you can figure out a way to self-publish. Right? So how many of us have been in that situation? And how many of us are indies really like envious of those creators that made it into the boys club, girls club, the it club, that made it into the club, and then we're like the outsiders looking in, right? So we start thinking about that. So I thought about that, and I was like, oh, maybe, yeah, it makes sense, Sam. It makes sense. So there's many ways to deal with rejection letters. Some people say, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm better than that artist. I could do better than that guy. I could do better than that guy. And other guys or girls would really take it to heart and just give up and find some other form of creativity and just walk away. And then some other people will say, you know what, I'm just going to do it myself. Now, the important part of this, why am I bringing this subject up, is what lessons did you take away from those rejection letters that you implemented to ensure that you at least have the basic fundamentals when you're self-publishing, right? I know one of the biggest insults to me was when I submitted something to Top Cow and I didn't get a letter. I got photocopies of Michael Turner's work. No letter. That's what I got in the mail. Photocopies of his pages for, I think it was Witchblade. I forgot what it was. And I was like, it was the biggest smack in my face. Like, yo, buddy, if your stuff don't look like this, don't waste our time. They didn't have to say much. It was just like right there. I was like, oh, I think I was 21, 22. I don't know. I was young. Um, maybe 20. I don't know. But that it was oh my God, heartbreaking, devastating. It's like you could at least said, "Hey kid, look, your anatomy's off, your perspective's off. Here's some books that you could refer to." Like Marvel. Marvel did that, right? So Marvel, I got a list. I forgot the editor's name, but I got a list. Check out these books on anatomy, and whatever, blah 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 blah. And in another year, try us again. So that was like a soft letdown. And I was good with that. But we've all received them, or at least I've received them. A lot of us have. What I've taken away from it was work on my anatomy, work on my perspective. So I did. I took continuing education courses at the School of Visual Arts. One of the teachers was Sal Mandela. He had a huge history in comics. So I worked on those things. All the things and all the notes that I received from all the rejection letters, I worked on them. So when I self-published, I didn't make the same mistakes. I tried to avoid making the same mistakes twice. So that's what I beg the question is, what were some of those? Did you take any of those things, or were you just proud and you say, I'm going to prove to them I don't need this. I'm better than everybody and I'm going to do it my way. What was your reason for becoming an indie? Did you always want to be an indie, or were you like me and we just couldn't make the cut? We didn't make the grade. Man, that's hard. Damn. But it's true, right? So that's simple. That's the topic. What did you do with the information that you received? How did you apply it to your work today? How did you benefit? Did you become better because of it? Did you quit? If you're watching this and you quit because of all the rejection letters, you say, I'm just not doing this anymore. Love to hear why you quit. So if you have any feedback, leave them in the comments below. If you want me to get into this, join us Thursday for the Morning Brew with the Crazy Crew as George and I dive into this subject matter. Don't forget The Adventures of Wonderduck. Right there. See, I got it right this time. Oh, yeah. Much of Wonderduck, launches May 4th. May 4th, right around the corner. And it's going to be fire. My prediction is the first hour, George will be funded. That's my prediction. So for all of you people who have signed up, please make sure you pledge. I had over 138 people sign up, but 111 did not convert. Well, I had 86 backers. There were 111 who did not convert. So if you're signing up, that means you're interested. Please back the book. And don't forget, There's Nailing My Toilet issue number 2 launches May 31st. And the landing page is also below in the summary. The books have shipped out today. As of today, 30 books packages were shipped out, and the rest will be shipped out Friday because I'm still waiting for the coloring books and the guidebooks. So there's a lot of you that have those in your reward tiers. So those will be shipped out on Friday. But by the end of this week, no books will be left behind, and you guys will all get your rewards. Please send me your selfies. Let me know what you thought. I can't wait to hear from you. With that said, thank you to Daphne Lage for sponsoring this episode. Eagle Raven is on Kickstarter right now. It's on fire. Go ahead and pledge. I'm Sam the Crazy Man Vera. This is the Crazy 10 or Less. You have a great day. Peace.